Hi. So in this project, I'm going to discuss a very important and interesting topic, that is automate voice call with AI agent for appointment reminders. So let me walk you through the live demo of the project before actually implementing it. So I have already created the workflow. So I'm going to execute my workflow. And as soon as I will click on my workflow, I should receive a phone call from my AI agent. So I have executed, and this is my mobile number. Now here you can see I have received a call. Now I'm going to receive it. Hello?
Hi, am I speaking with Amit Singh?
Yeah, this is Amit Singh.
Hi, I'm Neha, calling from the eye clinic. I'm here to remind you about your upcoming appointment. Please listen carefully. Your appointment for health discussion is on Monday, September 1st at 9 in the morning with Dr. Deepinder Shukla. Will you be able to make it?
Yeah, I will be available, but I have few queries.
Perfect. We look forward to seeing you at eye clinic. What would you like to know? I'll do my best to help or connect you with our team if needed.
I just want to know who is the doctor and what his qualification and experience.
Great question. Your appointment is with Dr. Deepinder Shukla. He holds an MBBS and an MS in ophthalmology. Dr. Shukla is an experienced ophthalmologist and eye surgeon with 13 years of overall experience, including 9 years as a specialist. Is there anything else I can help with?
I also just want to know what is the clinic address.
Sure. The clinic address is 811th Indira Nagar, landmark near Sushma Hospital and Polytechnic Choraha, Lucknow. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Can you please repeat the appointment time?
Of course. Your appointment is on Monday, September 1st at 9 in the morning with Dr. Deepinder Shukla. Anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you. I will be there.
Thank you, Amit. We look forward to seeing you at the eye clinic. Have a great day.
So you have seen that how my AI agent is working. It is just sending a reminder call to all the patients automatically one by one and just giving the reminder. So in the next lecture, I'm going to explain you step by step how to implement and create this workflow. Thank you. Hi, so this is the time to implement this project. Automate voice calls with AI agent for appointment reminder. So I will start with the manual trigger. It is going to start the workflow manually when you click execute workflow in N8N. Can later be replaced with a schedule trigger to run daily or weekly automatically. So without wasting time, let me quickly log in into my N8N account and we'll start creating a workflow for this project. So this is the URL of my N8N and here you can see so many workflow is already created. We have to create a new one. So just click on it. And let me give the name appointment reminder AI agent. And then click on plus icon. And here we have to add a node that is trigger manually. So the node has been added. If I'll click on execute workflow, so you can see the node has been executed successfully, but as of now this node is not connected to any other node. That's why we didn't get any output. Now what is next? Next we have to fetch the patient details from the Google Calendar. So who is maintaining the patient details in the Google Calendar? So obviously someone from the doctor's clinic. Suppose there is a receptionist and she is sitting on the doctor's clinic and receiving so many calls daily, and she is maintaining the patient details in the Google Calendar. And my requirement is that this AI agent will fetch all the details of the patient from the Google Calendar and will start calling them parallelly for the appointment reminder. So here we have to log into the Google Calendar and put some patient details in the calendar. I'm in this Google Calendar, and here we have to create a appointment detail. So just click on it. Here we have 3 options. So you need to click on appointment schedule. Appointment of patient with doctor. Appointment duration, so I'm putting 30 minutes. So the receptionist can book an appointment in every 30 minutes. Doctor's availability, so I want it should be repeat weekly, and my doctor will be available from Monday to Saturday. And the time I have mentioned 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can change, it is up to you. And let me scroll down. Scheduling window, so available now, and maximum time in advance that an appointment can be booked 60 days, and minimum time before the appointment start, it can be booked 4 hours, or if you'll put 1 hour, so at least it will take minimum time 1 hour before the appointment start. So let me put it 1 hour, that's okay. And let me take other entries default, next, and here in the description let me put patient details for the appointment with Dr. Dipinder Shukla, or whatever the doctor is in your clinic. And the important part is booking form. So here, when the receptionist is going to fill this calendar form, what all the information she can take from the patient? First name, last name, email address. Let me add few more parameters. Phone number is required, and reason like routine checkup or operation. And after that, let me click on save. So we have created one appointment event. After that, the receptionist has to click on preview. Now all the details is showing here, like when the doctor is available. So from today, the doctor is available from 1 p.m. Suppose the receptionist has got a call from a patient that he is looking for the appointment on Tuesday, and the time is 9 a.m. So she has to click on this Google Calendar and then click on this 9 a.m. and here you can see it has provided the form. So you will ask the name. Suppose the name of the patient is Amit and the last name is Singh, and email address, let me put my email address so that I will show you that you are also receiving one email notification. Phone number and reason, general routine checkup. After that, click on book. So one appointment has been booked by our receptionist. Now coming back to N8N. Here we have to add one more node, that is Google Calendar. And then I will show you how this Google Calendar node is going to fetch all the patient details in your N8N. Hello everyone. So the next node, that is Google Calendar, and it will fetch all upcoming calendar events from your linked Google Calendar, like the patient name and the reason, the time, phone number, or whatever the information the receptionist has filled in the Google account. So coming back here, just click on plus, and here just search with Google Calendar, this one, and here you have to choose this one, that is get many events. So it has been added to this node. Now very first thing, you have to add credentials to connect with. Now I want my this workflow should able to connect with the Google account in which we have created the Google Calendar. So for your case, it should be nothing. Let me delete this one. And your case, you will get create new credentials. So just click on it. You will get all this information. After that, you have to go to the browser and type console.cloud.google.com. Make sure you have to log in to the same account in which you have created the Google Calendar. Agree and continue. Now after that, you have to create a project here. So many information is coming. So select a project. So as of now you can see there is no project. Create a new project. Let me give the name NA10 project. And then click on create. So project creation is in progress. Here you can see my project has been created. Let me select this one and you will get all this information. Now what is next? The next, you have to click on this API services, this one. And in that service you can see we have so many options like enabled APIs and services, library, credentials, and OAuth consent screen. You have to click on credentials. And then click on create credentials. We have three options: API key, OAuth client ID, and service account. Now coming back here, and here you can see we have to provide the client ID and client secret, and the URL that you are going to provide to this account, that is OAuth redirect URL. So here you have to choose this option, that is OAuth client ID. Configure consent screen. Get started. App name, let me give NA10 AI agent test. Email, so here you have to give the email address where you have created this Google Calendar. Next, in the audience it should be external because I'm going to access this entire workflow from outside. Next, and here you have to give the email address of the account where you have maintained the Google Calendar. So that is AWS DevOps Shikhar at gmail.com. Next, continue, create. So we have just created the project configuration. I'm doing step by step. Next is you have to create the auth client. Application type, it should be web. Client name, let me give NA10 testing. And here we have two options, that is authorized JavaScript origins and authorized redirect URLs. So we have to provide the redirect URLs. So how we will get this URL? So coming back here, this is the OAuth redirect URL. So copy it, come back here and paste. And then scroll down, click on create. So it is going to provide the client ID as well as client secret. Just copy this client ID, come back here, paste this one. Also we need this client secret. Just copy and paste it. And then click on save. Credentials successfully created inside your personal space. And then you have to click on sign in with Google. This is the Google account. Now you can see I'm getting access blocked. So how to resolve this issue? So friend, that's all for this lecture. In the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot this issue. Hello everyone. So I'm going to show you how to resolve this access blocked issue. So coming back here and let me just download these credentials. Perfect. And then you have to click on this audience. Just scroll down and here you have to add user under the test users. So the name of the user account, that is AWS DevOps Shikhar at gmail.com, and then click on save. Now it has been saved, you can see here. Now coming back here, again let me click on sign in with Google. Now you can see we have not received the error, that is access blocked, which I was getting earlier. Click on continue, select all, just scroll down, continue. Connection successful. Now what are the options that we have to choose in the Google Calendar? Let me show you. So first we have provided the credentials to connect with, and here under resource we have to choose event, operation get many, I am okay with that, calendar. So you have to choose by ID. Now you need to provide the Google ID where you have maintained the patient details. So it was AWS DevOps Shikhar at gmail.com. Scroll down, everything seems fine, and here you can see it is showing after and before. So when we click on this execute step, it will start searching or fetching the details from your Google Calendar, and it will fetch the details from now to next week. Let me click on execute. Now you can see I am getting some error and it is saying that forbidden, perhaps check your credentials. Let me cross check where is the problem. Okay, Google Calendar API has not been used for this project. So how to solve this problem? We have to again come back here and click on this API and services, and here we have to enable few APIs like Google Calendar. So let me search enable APIs, Google Calendar. This one, enable. Let me again click on this enable APIs and services, and also we need to enable this Gmail API. And let me search this one, Google Drive. Okay, now coming back here and let me again click on this execute steps. It is executing. Let's see whether we are still getting the error or not. As soon as we have enabled the APIs, it started fetching the details from the Google Calendar. Now you can see it has provided you the detail, that is appointment of patient with doctor. In the description you can see this is the name of the patient, that is Amit Singh, and his email address, reason, general routine checkup, patient details for the appointment with Dr. Dipender Shukla. Let me check the time. You can see the time as well. So I hope you understood why we have added this node to our workflow. Hi, so far we have added two nodes in our workflow. The first one is the manual trigger node, which simply allows us to start the workflow whenever we want. The second node is the Google Calendar node. With this node, we are able to fetch all the appointment details directly from the Google Calendar. This gives us the event data in JSON format, which contains information like the patient's appointment schedule. So let me show you one more time. So when you click on this execute step, it will fetch all the details from the Google Calendar. Here you can see. And if you want to see the output in JSON, just click on it. Here we have. Now what is next? The next step is to add a code node. The code node is very useful because it allows us to write our own custom JavaScript. So instead of using the raw event data as it is, the code node processes that data and pulls out only the important details we need. For example, it extracts the patient's name, the reason for the appointment, the doctor's name, the start and end time of the appointment. It takes the raw JSON from the Google Calendar and then it is going to convert it into the clean structured data that can be used in the next step of our workflow. So let me show you how we can do that. Just click on it and here just search for code. So this window will be opened and here you can see it has got input. So from where it has got the input? That is from the previous node, and the previous node was your Google Calendar. Let me click on it. So this output of this Google Calendar has become the input to our code. Now what is our next requirement? We want to fetch and extract the key details like the patient name and the doctor name, appointment reason, the start time, end time, or whatever the information is required. So for that we are going to write the JavaScript, and then once we have the JavaScript we are going to click on execute step. It will fetch the required information. Now the question is here, how to write the JavaScript. So we are going to use the ChatGPT to write the JavaScript. Hi, so we need to write the custom JavaScript, and that script is going to process the calendar data which is in JSON format, and we want to extract and format key appointment details like patient name, appointment reason, doctor name, start time, or whatever the information that your receptionist has taken from the patient. So what you can do here, just go to the ChatGPT, and in the ChatGPT you can ask for the custom JavaScript, but first you have to provide the input that we are giving to the code. So just copy this one and paste it here, and here you need to write what exactly you are doing. So we are creating a voice AI agent, and as of now we have created two nodes, that is manual trigger and Google Calendar, and our output we received from the Google Calendar, right, which is going to be the input to the next node, that is code node. Now we want to create the custom JavaScript which will fetch or extract the key appointment details like patient name, reason, start and end time. So like this way you have to interact with the ChatGPT. So when you press enter, maybe they will provide you some JavaScript and which is not in working state. Then you just provide the error that you are receiving there, and after 2 or 3 troubleshootings you would be getting the proper JavaScript. So I have already created the JavaScript. You just need to copy this one. I'm going to provide you this JavaScript, so no worries. Coming back here, just remove this one and paste, and then click on execute step. Now it has extracted the required information. So the name is Amit Singh, email is this one, phone number is this one, reason is this one, start time and end time. So friends, that's all for this lecture. In the next lecture I will continue from here. Hi, so we have successfully developed the workflow using 3 nodes: manual, triggerer, Google Calendar and code. And we have received the following output that you can see in the screen. The next step is to create an interactive AI agent that will communicate with the patient for appointment reminders. While there are several platforms available such as Retell AI and Vapi, we will be using Retell AI for this purpose. So create interactive reminder with Retell AI. So using Retell AI, we create an interactive voice agent that will call the patient to remind them of their upcoming appointment. The AI agent will call the patient's provided phone number. The agent will introduce itself, confirm the patient's appointment, and ask if any changes are needed. If no changes, it will remind the patient of the date, time and reason for the appointment. If changes are requested, the AI agent will immediately connect the patient with the clinic receptionist to reschedule or handle any changes. So friend, that's all for this lecture. In the next lecture, I am going to show you how to create an AI agent in Retell AI. Hi, so in this lecture I am going to create an interactive AI voice agent using Retell AI website. So just go to the Google and here type Retell AI console, and this is the website, and here you need to create an account on this website, and that's very simple. Even you can log in with your Gmail account. So continue with Google. This is my account. It is asking for the 6-digit code. So let me open my mobile and check for the code. Okay, I have received. So you can see I am able to log into my Retell account. So first time when you're going to create an account and log into the Retell AI, they will credit you with $10. So you can use that amount to create the AI agent. So that's very simple. Here you have to click on create an AI agent. So it should be a voice agent or chat agent. My requirement is voice agent. Just click on it. And I want it should be single prompt agent. Select the first one, and I want to start from blank. Select this template and then click on create. Then you have to provide the name. So let me give the name Voice AI Agent for appointment, or whatever the name you want to give. It is up to you. And then press enter. So this is the name of my AI agent. Now the next important part is to provide the AI agent prompt. So I have already written it for you. Let me show you. So you have to start with the identity. So here I have given Neha. That is the name of my AI powered voice agent. If you want to give some other name, you can give it. And this AI agent has been created for eye clinic. So as per the requirement, you can create. So your job is to remind patients about their upcoming appointments like eye exam, consultation or procedure. You are a professional, polite, helpful. So all this information you have to provide. And style guide, start of the call, speak slowly and clearly with short pauses. Rest of conversation, keep it friendly, natural and easygoing. And the important part is call flow. So it should start with hi, am I speaking with, and here you can see it has given the name in the curly bracket. So it means it is looking for the value of this variable. So from where it will get that variable? So if you remember, in the last node it was code, and we have received few information like patient name, the reason of the appointment, the start time and doctor name. So it will take all those information dynamically from that node. I will show you how it will get all those information. And if you reply to the Neha yes, it will directly go to the introduction. That is, hi, I am Neha calling from eye clinic and I am here to remind you about your upcoming appointment. Please listen carefully. But suppose instead of yes, if you replied no, so it will say no worries, is Shikhar or whatever the name like Amit is available, or can I leave a quick message? If message is allowed, thanks. Please let Shikhar or Amit know I called from eye clinic about their appointment. So like this way you can write the call flow. And then you have to provide the appointment details like Amit, your appointment for reason is at this time with Dipender Shukla. So when you're going to design this AI agent, you can modify it according to your requirement. And finally confirmation. If the patient said, okay, I will be available. So you have to reply like that. Perfect. We'll look forward to seeing you at eye clinic. And after that, the call should be end. And here we have used one function that is end_call. So we have to create this function. I will show you. And if in case, if the patient says that, sorry, I'm not available, can you please connect me with your team? So here you have to create one more function that is transfer_call. And in that function, you have to specify the number of the receptionist so that the call will be transferred to the receptionist to reschedule the appointment or cancel it. So this is the very simple prompt that I have created. Let me copy the entire one. And come back here and paste it. And then click on save. So friend, that's all for this lecture. In the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to create the functions. So we have created our AI agent call flow. And in this call flow, you can see we have mentioned two functions. The first one is end_call. And we have used one more function that is transfer_call. So we have to define both the function. So under function, just click on add. So here you can see we have the predefined function. So just choose this one and make sure whatever the function name that you have used in your call flow, the same it should be reflecting here. So it is showing the same. Let me click on save. We need to create one more function that is call transfer. And here you can see the function name that is transfer_call. It is showing the same function name. And here you have to specify the number of the receptionist where you want to transfer the call. And then click on save. So we have created our AI agent call flow, and also we have defined the function. If you want to test your AI agent call flow is working fine, you just click on test and then start talking. It is going to use the microphone of your laptop or mobile where you are creating this Retell AI agent. So that's all. We'll see you in the next lecture. Hi. Once the AI agent is created in Retell AI, the next step is to purchase a phone number. You can either purchase one number directly from the Retell AI or get it from the Twilio website. So first let me tell you how to purchase a number from the Retell AI. So this is the dashboard, and here you can see we have the phone numbers. Just click on plus icon. Now we have two options. The first one is buy new number, and the second one is connect to your number via SIP trunking. So if you're going to purchase a number from the Retell AI, it will charge some amount. But suppose for testing purpose, you want a number that would be free of cost. So in that case, you need to create an account in the Twilio website, and Twilio offering $15 in free credits. And that's more than enough for testing purpose. So coming to my this PPT, how to connect Twilio phone number to Retell AI. So first step, you have to purchase a number, a phone number from Twilio, and then you have to configure the SIP trunking. After that, import that number in Retell AI. So how to import? So here we have two options. So if you have purchased a number from Twilio website, then you have to choose the second option, that is connect to your number via SIP trunking. So friend, that's all for this lecture. In the next lecture, I will give you the high level overview of SIP trunking and then quickly move towards our lab session. Hi. So before to move on to the lab session, let's understand this diagram. So first we are going to purchase a number from the Twilio. This is the public number that people will call. After that, you have to do the SIP trunking. When someone dials your Twilio number, the call is routed through a SIP trunk. Think of the SIP trunk as a bridge that carries the call over the internet instead of through traditional phone lines. It makes it possible for Retell AI to pick up the call digitally. And then we have the Retell AI where we have created our AI agent. The SIP trunk hands the call to Retell AI's system. Retell AI receives the call audio and prepares it for your AI agent. Finally, your AI voice agent answers the call. It talks to the caller, provides responses, and handles the conversation just like a human. Hi. So very first step, we need to buy a number from Twilio. So go to the Google and here type Twilio. And this is the website. Click on start for free. So very first step, you need to sign up into this website. Here it will ask you few information, your first name, last name, email address, password, and also it is going to ask your phone number. So I have already created an account. Let me click on sign in. This is my email address. Click on continue. Now I'm inside the Twilio website, and here you can see still I have $7.5 left in my free trial. So how to buy a number? In the search bar type buy a number, this one. Now here you can purchase a number. So as of now the country is selected is US. So if you are in Canada or if you are in some different location, you can choose your location. So I will go with the US number only, and here you can see it will charge only $1.15. and that will be used from your free credits, so no worries. So let me take this number. Now it is saying that the trial account are allowed only one Twilio number. So I have already purchased, let me show you. So I have already purchased this number, that's why it is not allowing me to purchase another number. Now what is next? Next you have to do the SIP trunking. So I need to get the document for that. Simply go to the Google and here type Twilio Retell document, this one. Just scroll down and click on it, and here it has provided all the information how to create the elastic SIP trunking. So that's all, we'll see you in the next lecture. So we have purchased a number from the Twilio. The next step, we need to configure the SIP trunking. So this is my documentation and this is the Twilio website. Here on the search bar type elastic SIP trunks. Click on it. Create new SIP trunk. Friendly name, let me give the name Twilio Retell AI connection test. You can give any name. Create. And this is the official document, we need to follow it. Just scroll down and let's see what all the entry we have to enable or disable here. So the document is saying that we need to first enable the symmetric RTP, this one, and also we need to enable the call transfer SIP and enable the PSTN transfer. Just check it here. The document is saying this one. I am just following the document. The next step, we need to set up the termination. This is for the outbound. So click on termination. So outgoing traffic from your communications infrastructure to the PSTN. So in order to use a trunk for termination, it must have a termination SIP URI and at least one authentication scheme, an IP access control list and or as credential list. So first we have to create the termination SIP URI. So let me take this one, Retell Twilio AI test. It is checking the availability. So this termination SIP URI is available. So we have done this one. The next step, we have to create the ACLs under the authentication. And let me open the notepad, and here we have to save the termination SIP URI. Okay, now let me scroll down. Under authentication, we have to create the ACLs. So this is the document. It has created default ACL 1 and default ACL 2. You can give any name, it is up to you. So let me scroll down, click on plus and give the friendly name, that is Twilio test 1. And then we have to add an IP address range. So it is showing 0.0.0 and here we have to choose number 1 if I am not wrong. Perfect. And then create ACL. Let me create one more, that is Twilio test 2. Okay, and what would be the IP address range? So it is showing 128.0.0.0, 128.0.0.0, and here we have to take number 1, this one, and click on create. So we have created the IP access control list. We also need to create the credential list. Just click on it Let me create the new one. Friendly name, let me give Twilio Retell Access. Username, so whatever the credential you are giving, you need to put it in a safe location. So just let me put it in the notepad. Okay, and click on create. So we have created two IP access control list with the name, that is Twilio test 1 and Twilio test 2, and then we have created these credentials. Let me click on save. So we have got this message that you have successfully updated your SIP trunk. So friends, that's all for this lecture. In the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to configure the origination. Hi. So the next step, we need to set up the origination. This is for the inbound. So coming back here, just click on origination, and you need to add a new origination URI. Just click on it, and here we have to provide the origination SIP URI. So coming back to the documentation, and it has provided you the Retell's SIP server address, which you can use as a origination SIP URI. Just paste it here and then click on add. And then we have the next step, that is numbers. Just click on it, add a number. So we have already purchased a number, so we need to click on add an existing number. So I'm going to attach this number that we have purchased from Twilio to this SIP trunking. Now this number has been successfully added with this trunk. Let me click on this active number. Now you can see this is my active number, and with this number you can see SIP trunking is started showing. If you'll click on it, you will get all the details. So coming back to the PPT, so we have purchased a number from the Twilio. We have also done the SIP trunking. Now we need to come back to the Retell AI, and then we have to connect that number via SIP. So that's all. We'll see in the next lecture. So we have purchased a number from the Twilio website, and then we have configured the SIP trunking. Now let me log into the Retell AI. This is my Retell AI, where we have configured our agent. So this is our AI agent. Now we need to click on phone numbers and then click on plus icon, and then you have to choose this option, that is connect to your number via SIP trunking. Now first you have to specify the number. So coming back here, and let's see what is the number, the active number. This is the number. Let me copy this number, come back here, and remove all the spaces, this one, and make sure there should not be any extra spaces. And then we have to provide the termination URI. So what is termination URI? Just click on this SIP trunk which has been attached to this number, and then click on this termination. This is the termination URI. Just copy, come back here, paste. Also you need to provide this domain, and then we have this SIP trunk username, SIP trunk password. This is optional, so I'm going to leave it as it is. Nickname, let me give the name Retell Twilio connection testing. Save. Hopefully we will not get any errors here. Now it has been added. Now we need to come back to our agent. Here at the top you can see we have an option that is publish. So here first give the version name, let me give 1, and this AI agent is for the outbound phone number. And here when you search for it, it will start showing the number that we have added to our Retell AI via SIP trunking. Just save and publish. So this number has been added to our voice AI agent. So that's all. We'll see you in the next lecture. Hi. So come back to N8N platform. So far we have built the first 3 steps of our workflow. We added a trigger node that runs the workflow when we click execute. Then we connected to Google Calendar to fetch all upcoming appointments. Next, we used a code node to organize and format the appointment details like patient name, doctor's name, date, time into structured data. Outside N8N, we have also done the setup. We created the AI agent in Retell AI, purchased a Twilio number and configured SIP trunking so our agent can actually make call. Now comes the final and most important step. That is the HTTP request node. In N8N, the HTTP request node lets you connect to any external API by sending data over internet. Here we are using it to send the structured appointment details directly to the Retell AI API endpoint. Once this request is made, the Retell AI receives the information and uses our configured AI agent, that is Neha, the eye clinic assistant, to place an automated voice call to the patient. The agent will remind them about their appointment, provide the date, time and doctor details, and share any extra instructions. So friend, that's all for this lecture. In the next lecture, I'm going to add one more node to this workflow. Hi, so let's continue. So we need to add one more node to this workflow, and the node name would be HTTP request. So just click on plus and type HTTP request. This window will be open, and here you can see this node has got some input. So from where this input has come? So basically this input is nothing, it's the output of the previous node, that is code. So this is my previous node and this is the output, and this output has become the input to this node, that is HTTP request. Now coming to the parameters. So method should be post, and the important part is the URL. So here you have to provide the Retell AI API endpoint, because we are using it to send the structured appointment details directly to the Retell AI. So how to get this one? So this is my documentation of Retell AI and create phone call. For that you have to use this URL. Now coming back here, you have to type this one. Let me tell you, that is https and api.retellai.com/ and then v2/ create dash phone dash call. Create dash phone dash call. This one you have to add. Now the next is credential. You have to use generic credential type, generic auth type. It should be custom auth, and under this custom auth you have to click on create new credentials. So let me click on save. So I am not putting any credential as of now. Just scroll down and then just enable this one, send headers, and just scroll down and using field belows. So first you have to provide the authorization. In the authorization you have to provide the value. So here you have to provide the API of the Retell AI. So coming back to this Retell AI, this is the API key of Retell AI. If you want to create a new key, just click on it and give the name. Let me give testing, create. It is creating the API key on Retell AI. So key has been created. Let me copy, come back here, and whenever you are typing the value of this key, it should be started with bearer space and this one. Okay, just scroll down. We have to add few more parameters, that is content dash type, and here you have to put application / JSON. After that we have to send the body. So friend, that's all for this lecture. In the next lecture I will continue from here. Hi, so we have provided the send headers parameters. In that we have first given the authorization. In the authorization we have provided the API key of the Retell AI, and the content type, it should be JSON. Now the next important part is the send body. So here we need to provide the patient details to our Retell AI agent. So we have got this input from our previous node, that was code. So here you can see the patient name, email, phone number, reason, start time, end time, etc. So everything we have got it from our previous code. Now we want to send all these details to our AI agent, which we have configured in the Retell AI. For that we have to write the body. So body should be in JSON. I'm okay with that, using JSON. So how to write the content? That's very simple. First you have to provide the phone number through which the call will be going. So the number that we have purchased from the Twilio, and after that the number where the call will be going. So here the number is this one. Simply you have to drag and drop the phone number. You can see the variable is started showing, and the reason is start time. Simply you have to drag and drop. But there is a format. Let me show you. I have already written the format. This is what. Just copy this one, and let me remove this one and paste. Let me expand it. From number. So this is the number that we have purchased from the Twilio. Which number? And here we have simply given the variable. So it will take the value dynamically, because in the Google Calendar there would be number of patients. So it will take all the numbers in a variable, and then the name of the patient, phone number, reason, start time and end time. And override AI agent. Here you have to provide the agent ID of the agent that you have created in the Retell AI. So let me cross check. So this is my Retell AI, and this is the AI agent that we have configured for this project. And this is the agent AI. Just copy, come back, and here you have to replace the agent AI with the correct one. This is the correct agent AI, where you want to transfer these variables. You can see in the result as well. This is the phone number of the Twilio, and the call will be going to this number, and the name of the patient is Amit Singh. This is the phone number, reason, start time, end time, and this is the agent ID. So that's all. We'll see you in the next lecture. Hi. Now the project and workflow are set up correctly, and when I click the execute icon, the entire workflow runs successfully. However, the issue is that I am not receiving any calls from this project. I have already tried several troubleshooting steps, like purchasing a new number from Twilio. So let me show you. So as a troubleshooting point of view, what I have done, I have purchased a new number. I thought maybe the number which I had purchased, there could be some problem with that number. So I just released that number and purchased a new number. And also I have created a new SIP trunk. Here you can see, but the problem still persists. Finally, I checked the logs and found something interesting I would like to share with you. So instead of doing all those things, the best way, you have to go for the logs. So this is my Retell AI. Here we have the call history. Just click on it. So it was not required to purchase a new number and do the SIP trunking and connect that number in the Retell AI. The best way, always look for the logs. So here you can see my call is getting failed. Let me click on this one, and here we have all the details. After that, click on details logs. Just copy this log and put it in the notepad. And the log says that there is some authentication error. So we have not provided the username and password. This is what this log is saying. That's why we are not receiving any calls from this project. So what we have to do here, just go to this SIP trunking, and if you remember, we had created the ACLs. It was Retell test 1 and Retell test 2, and after that we have created the credentials as well. And on Retell AI, when we have connected that number via the SIP, we have specified few information. So let me show you. Click on this phone number plus icon, connect to your number via SIP trunking. First you have to specify the phone number that we have purchased from the Twilio, termination URI that you will get it from here. This is the termination URI along with this extension. And coming back here, the most important thing that we missed, we didn't specify the SIP trunk username and credential. So coming back here, so if you remember, we had also created the credentials. So those credentials you need to put it here, username and password, and after that you can give any nickname. So this is what I have done, and then again come back and click on execute workflow. So that was the entire troubleshooting step that I have done to resolve this issue. So that's all. We'll see you in the next lecture. Now I'm going to execute this workflow. Just click on it. So the workflow has been executed. Hopefully I should receive a call. Hi.
Hi, am I speaking with Shikhar Verma?
Yeah, this is Shikhar.
Thank you for confirming, Shikhar Verma. I'm Neha, calling from the eye clinic. I'm here to remind you about your upcoming appointment. Please listen carefully. Your appointment for a routine eye checkup is on September 3rd, 2025 at 9 in the morning with Dr. Deepinder Shukla. Would you like to keep this slot?
Yes.
Perfect. We look forward to seeing you at the eye clinic. Is there anything else I can help with?
Thank you. So you have seen that as soon as I have executed this workflow, I received a call from the AI agent, and it was just giving the reminder of my upcoming appointment with Dr. Deepinder Shukla. So friends, that's all for this lecture. In the next lecture, I'm going to tell you how to create the knowledge base. Hi. In Retell AI, a knowledge base works like the brain of your AI agent. Instead of relying only on pre-written scripts, you can feed it information, frequently asked questions, or documents specific to your business. For example, if you are running a hospital, you can upload details about doctors, appointment timings, or services. Once connected, the AI agent uses this knowledge base to answer patient queries naturally and accurately. So how to add the knowledge base to this voice AI agent? So under this function, we have another option, that is knowledge base. So first we have to create the knowledge base. So I have created a knowledge base. Let me show you. So first I have provided the doctor information, that is Dr. Deepinder Shukla, the qualification, specialization, experience, consultation charges, what all the services the clinic is offering. Here we have. Also, I have given 1 or 2 line about all the services, and you can see the charges as well. I have also mentioned the clinic address. So when you receive a call from the voice AI agent, if you're going to ask what is the clinic address, so your voice AI agent is going to consult with the knowledge base and will provide you the accurate information. So this is the knowledge base. So first you have to click on add new knowledge base, add icon, and enter the name of your knowledge base. So I have given the name of this knowledge base, that is KB1. You can give any name. Now let me add this document. Click on add and upload the file. So I have created this knowledge base inside this location, and make sure it should be in PDF format and save. So we have just added this knowledge base to our Retell AI. Now coming back to the agents, as of now you can see it is in progress. That's done. Now click on agents. This is my agent where I want to add this knowledge base. And you can see the knowledge base which I have added is started showing here. Click on this one. And then you need to publish it again. So it has been added. So in the next lecture, I am going to initiate our workflow, and we'll try to ask the question with the AI agent that is related with the knowledge base. So that's all. We'll see in the next lecture. Hi, so this is the knowledge base that we have attached to our voice AI agent. So I'm going to execute this workflow, and once we receive the call, I'm going to ask the question related with this knowledge base. So let me execute this workflow. It has been executed. I have opened this document. Now you can see I'm getting this call. Let me receive it. Hi.
Hi, am I speaking with Shikhar Verma?
Yeah, Shikhar this side.
I'm Neha calling from the eye clinic. I'm here to remind you about your upcoming appointment. Please listen carefully. Shikhar Verma, your appointment for a routine eye checkup is on September 3rd at 9 in the morning with Dr. Deepinder Shukla. Would you like to keep this slot?
Yes, but I have few queries. What is the qualification of Dr. Deepinder Shukla?
Dr. Deepinder Shukla has an MBBS and an MS in ophthalmology. He specializes as an ophthalmologist and eye surgeon with 13 years of overall experience, including 9 years as a specialist. If you have more questions, feel free to ask.
What is the consultation charges?
The standard consultation fee is Rs 500 per appointment. If you have any other questions or need further assistance, just let me know.
Can you please provide the clinic address?
Sure. The clinic address is Indira Nagar, Lucknow, 811 Indira Nagar, landmark near Sushma Hospital and Polytechnic Chauraha. If you need anything else, feel free to ask.
Yeah, your doctor also provide the pediatric eye care?
Yes, we offer pediatric eye care services, which include eye exams and vision problem detection for children. If you have more questions or need further information, just let me know.
No, thank you.
You're welcome. If you need anything in the future, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Thank you. So here you can see I have asked so many questions to the AI agent related with the knowledge base that we have provided to our voice AI agent. So I hope you understood about the knowledge base and how we can add it to your voice AI agent. So that's all. We'll see you in the next lecture.